Over to other news stories. And a massive earthquake measuring 6.4 rocked Philippines' second largest island, Mindanao, killing at least one child and injuring more than 24 other people. The earthquake, which took place at a shallow depth of 10 kilometers, struck very close to Davao, hometown of President and country's third largest city after the capital Manila and Quezon City. And this is also home to about 1.2 million people. Authorities advise residents to stay out of homes that may have suffered cracks and been weakened. The massive quake also caused power cuts and strong aftershocks in several regions. The Philippines is on the geologically active Pacific Ring of Fire and experiences frequent earthquakes. A 7.7 magnitude quake killed nearly 2,000 people in the northern Philippines back in the year 1990. In July, two tremors registering 5.4 and 5.9 magnitude rocked the popular tourist region of Batanes within hours of each other, killing 9 people. And here's to news from India, as India's top court is finally getting close to settling the world's greatest archaeological dispute, the Ram Temple Babri Mosque title dispute case. While the Hindus believe that the site in the holy city of Ayodhya is the birthplace of Lord Ram, Muslims, on the other hand, claimed to have been worshipping on the site for centuries. The 27-year-old case, which will decide the ownership of the disputed land, is expecting a verdict by the top court next month. The complex legal battle has been fought by both the Hindu and Muslim parties for more than 2 decades to determine as to who would control the site. The case has been dragged in many courts. After hearing the case for nearly 8 years, it was in 2010 when the Allahabad High Court reached a significant verdict where it divided 2.77 acres of disputed land equally into 3 main parties. The verdict affirmed the disputed land was Lord Ram's birthplace and that the mosque was built after demolishing the temple. But both Muslim and Hindu parties appealed against the High Court verdict in 2011. After nearly 9 years and several failed attempts of solving the dispute through mediation, Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi convened a constitution bench where the parties challenged the Allahabad High Court verdict. The arguments were heard for 40 days, making it the second longest case heard in the history of Indian Supreme Court. The last day of closing arguments by the parties saw a dramatic turn of events yesterday. Lawyers tore papers in the court. CJI Ranjan Gogoi had to warn the lawyers to behave inside the courtroom. Arguments concluded an hour before the prescribed deadline. Reports emerged of the main Muslim party seeking to withdraw their suit in the case. Now, this case has both cultural and historical significance. The centuries-old dispute changed the nature of Indian politics and Babri Masjid was demolished. In public sphere, from a land dispute, it went on to become a matter of faith. Such is the irony that even today, politics on Ayodhya is seen from the prism of faith, but for the court, it remains a title dispute case. The construction of Ram Temple in Ayodhya has been part of India's ruling party BJP's manifesto since the year 1987, when the party officially adopted the movement in Palanpur in Himachal Pradesh. Now let's also